He is a loyal Trump supporter. He stoked conspiracy theories about January 6th, and David has been deeply critical of the FBI.
All right, Mary Bruce leading us off at the White House. Mary, thank you. We turned out of the harrowing Delta flight out of Atlanta, flying to Columbia, South Carolina. They had just taken off when the cabin filled with thick smoke. You can see it right there in the images. The pilots immediately turning back to Atlanta, but passengers rushing to cover their faces, then using slides to escape once they landed. Gio Benitez covers aviation.
Tonight, thick smoke seen filling the cabin of this Delta Airlines flight, passengers covering their noses, the plane forced to return to Atlanta.
Smoke in the cabin and need to plan a return back.
The 25-year-old Boeing 717 bound for Columbia, South Carolina this morning with 99 passengers and crew on board. But just minutes into the flight, the cabin filling with that thick haze. Delta saying the flight crew followed procedures, making an emergency landing. Atlanta Fire Rescue helping to evacuate the plane. Passengers seen going down slides and standing on one of the wings.
When we went out of one of the exits, we were actually on the wing. And we kept saying, well, how are we going to get down? And we had to go back in the plane and during more smoke and then go to the other exit and then fly down the chute.
And it comes after these incredible images. Over the weekend, an American Airlines flight from New York's JFK escorted by Italian Air Force fighter jets. The plane headed for New Delhi, India, landing in Rome after it was diverted because of a security threat.
The captain came on and said that there was a diversion due to a security issue.
A senior official telling ABC News the flight was rerouted due to a bomb threat received over email. Passengers bussed to the terminal for screening, Italian authorities conducting a security sweep of the aircraft. The threat later found to be non-credible. Meanwhile, David, back in Atlanta on that smoke incident, the FAA says it is investigating and trying to figure out where that smoke came from. David.
Unsettling couple of months for flyers across the country. Gio, thank you again tonight. We do have new reporting this evening, the deadly hostage standoff in Pennsylvania. Police say a man shooting a doctor, a nurse, a custodian at a hospital, and then shooting several officers when they arrived. Authorities say killing one of them. Tonight here, word on a motive. And here's Aaron Katursky.
Tonight, a senior law enforcement official tells ABC News anguish and anger over the recent death of a loved one motivated a deadly attack at this hospital. Police in West York, Pennsylvania say Diogenes Archangel Ortiz burst into the intensive care unit at UPMC Memorial Saturday morning with a semi-automatic handgun, wounding a doctor, a nurse, and a custodian, then zip-tying a staff member, taking her hostage.
Holding her at gunpoint, coming out into the hallway, the officers, left with no recourse, did open fire.
Ortiz killing West York police officer Andrew Duarte and wounding two more officers before he was killed by police. Duarte had just turned 30 and was one of only 13 officers on the West York force. His mother, Nancy, telling our affiliate WHTM.
The Lord used him to save the lives of others, even though it took Andrew's life. Which I can't even believe when I say it out loud.
The attack follows the caught-on-camera assassination of healthcare executive Brian Thompson. Alleged killer Luigi Mangione, who was pleaded not guilty, has become a folk hero for some who see the crime as vengeance.